Good day. My name is Joseph Tabia from the Northwest University. I'm one of 4 editors of this book. You're going to meet 3 of the editors in this short video program. The other 2 editors who you will meet is Neil Peterson and Robert Balfour. The 4th editor, Elsa Mens, couldn't be with us today. Student teachers often hold very naive understandings of the complexity of the teaching profession. For this reason, the Northwest University conceptualized an annual excursion for first-year B.Ed students. The excursion program is built around problem-based and cooperative learning principles and to support self-directed learning, and where possible, a pedagogy of play is used. Students are exposed to challenging situations during the 3-day excursion, which hopefully results in developing a more nuanced understanding of the complexity of the teaching profession. However, the COVID-19 pandemic made it impossible for the university to engage in face-to-face excursions, as 400 students on a camp terrain would have been a super spreader of the pandemic.
I'm Neil Peterson, related to the research unit Self-Directed Learning at the Northwest University. Indeed, Joseph, we therefore had to reinvent ourselves, and in the past 2 years, the Northwest University engaged in synchronous virtual online excursions. Higher education institutions were forced by the pandemic to respond to the pandemic in innovative ways to ensure quality teaching and learning to continues, in spite of the fact that students not being on campus. But all challenges pose opportunities, and this is exactly what we did with the virtual excursions. We even expand by including also the faculties of law and faculty of health sciences to participate in this excursion. Robert Balfour, as a DVC Teaching and Learning, will just say something regarding how the higher education institutions respond in general to COVID-19.
Thank you, Neil. This transition in the last 2 years has been an enormous one for our sector. Although online teaching and learning has long been an aspiration of the sector, we've had to do this transition in ways that have been unanticipatedly quick and in ways that have also enabled us to be explorative and innovative. The last 2 years of this pandemic have enabled the Northwest University to make use of valuable experiences from its distance education program. And in the affordances that we have found for our students, we see that the online teaching learning experience of these excursions has enabled them to prepare for the professional environment in which pedagogies for online effectiveness, inclusion, and access are explored and developed as part of our teachers' capacities.
Thank you, Robert. Colleagues, and it was quite a challenge to conceptualize virtual online excursions, ensuring that we keep the basic principles such as problem-based and cooperative learning and a pedagogy of play intact.
And that's the reason, Joseph, why we actually engage the learners in a short video. And the short video depict actually all the challenges that a principal at a distressed school or a troubled school actually experience, and she liked to ask actually solutions to assist her in solving all these problems. And what actually also happened, after they watched the video, which were about 17 minutes, they go into breakaway sessions in cooperative learning fashion, where they actually discuss the individual challenges and provide possible solutions to the principal. And all these learning activities were, of course, based on cooperative learning, the principles of cooperative learning, to make sure that learning takes place optimally.
Yes, and we realized that this should be synchronous teaching and learning. So the 2 of us as main facilitators were in the green room, where we responded live to the feedback from the students.
But Joseph, we also need to mention to all the listeners that this is also a research book. And the book actually consists of 13 chapters based on the empirical data collected during the virtual excursions. 11 of these chapters focus on the excursions of Faculty of Education, while the other two faculties focus on the Faculty of Law and Health Sciences respectively.
Indeed, Neil. The chapters have different foci. How can self-directed learning be enhanced in such a virtual online environment? Which design principles should actually guide the development of such virtual excursions? How should assessment be done in such a virtual environment? How can we ensure facilitator with itness in the process? And what are the affordances of gamification, to mention but a few? So mixed methods research was done, and in many of the chapters we've utilized cultural historical activity theory as a research lens. However, despite the seemingly eclectic nature of the book, the golden thread running through the book is self-directed learning, and for this reason this book forms part of the Northwest University Self-Directed Learning book series. It's volume 9 in the series. Thank you for viewing this short video.
Thank you and goodbye, everyone.
Thank you to you all.